Good morning, Soul Tribe. Today is Wednesday, August the 16th, and I want to welcome everyone. We have drawn our first three cards, and I want to introduce you to the first three cards, show you what they are. They are the Two of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles, sorry. I'm still waking up, Soul Tribe. The Nine of Pentacles. All right. As I'm sitting in meditation and I'm looking at this card, Spirit spoke to me and told me that this is a further continuance. This is an energy stemming from yesterday's reading. And it's speaking about a balancing act of energy that's happening. If you notice, this little crow is blindfolded in the aspect of justice. We're blindfolded so that we're not preoccupied with what's going on in this card. We're being insulated from all of the shifting of energies within this balancing act. And in this balancing act, right here, I want you to notice something. Our last card yesterday was the Hanged Man. I want you to look at the crow's feet, balanced on that sword. That is the position of the Hanged Man. Now, what Spirit just said to me was that this sword, this first sword, crossing the second sword, is the Ace of Swords, which we received, which is cutting loose this energy. And as I'm sitting here looking at this card, Spirit revealed something to me that I've never seen before. I want you to look right here in the snow. There's death. Right here is a face, a skull. Right there, there's death. Death is ending this cycle. Spirit said this deep freeze in this card is coming to an end. This energy that was frozen, that was stuck, this energy of stasis, this energy of waiting within our lives, whatever the situation is for you personally, the snow is melting. There is a death right there, an end to this energy. This storm is getting ready to pass. And we are in the position right here of the Hanged Man in stasis, in this balancing act. If we hurry, if we rush, if we push, this sword will cut us. We have to be patient. We have to wait. Because death is causing this deep freeze to end. The snow is melting. As you can see, the snow, like a melting glacier, is pouring down this cliff, and the face of death is revealed. This was a secret. This was the secret that Spirit just revealed to me in this card. Why was it a secret? Because we didn't at the time need to know. Now we do. Now we do. And the end of this deep freeze is bringing our beautiful Fool a message. And our Page of Pentacles is sitting right there. This little wren is telling our Fool the snow is melting. And you're coming in to the Ace of Pentacles. It's right there. A door is opening to end this cycle. This snow is melting. This storm is passing. Death is bringing an end to it. This is an ending. And this Ace is a beginning. This is a portal and a doorway. Now, I want you to notice in this card that after the deep freeze of the Two of Swords, there is a spring. There is a reblossoming of energy. This is a rebirth. The snow has melted. Death has ended a cycle. And spring has arrived. The sun is shining. The light is streaming in and bringing the Ace of Pentacles through that portal. After the deep freeze has passed, spring has arrived. Everything is blossoming. Everything is budding. And what Spirit is revealing to me is this is an end to this stalemate. This is an end to the energy of the devil. This is an end and an answer to a prayer that we've prayed for a long time. And the reason that I say that is because the manifestation of the Ace of Pentacles is right here in the Nine of Pentacles. The sun is bringing a thaw. The sun is bringing a thaw to this deep freeze. Okay? Somebody went in there, Spirit went in there with a big old chisel, the Ace of Swords, and chiseled away all this ice. This glacier was broken by the power of death. This is not just death. This is spirit in the energy of death. Death was commanded to end this deep freeze. An ending. Spring has arrived, and the sun has brought on the deep thaw. The warming light of the sun ended this frozen landscape, broke this stalemate, and ended that energy. And there has been a transformation. Spring has brought a rebirth. There is our beautiful butterfly right there. In the spring of the Nine of Pentacles, we receive the energy of the two, the lovers, right there. This beautiful energy is coming in the light of the sun. This is a rebirth, Soul Tribe, for all of us. And whatever energy, whatever aspect is going on, this is ending, this is beginning, and this is the fulfillment of the Ace of Pentacles right here. So this energy that's flowing in, that's pouring in, our beautiful little crow has arrived out of the Two of Swords into the Nine of Pentacles. Right there is our beautiful crow. And we're sitting on the wolf's head. And the wolf is spirit. Our divine energy. Our benevolent energy coming in with the sun. So, and did you hear the crow? Now, I want to point something out to you. This thaw, this deep freeze that is happening, we're blindfolded and we can't see the whole story. But there's a lot happening in this card. There's a lot going on in this deep freeze that we don't know. We don't understand. But what we do know is that the Ace of Pentacles is coming in. It's coming in, and it's bringing the Nine of Pentacles. That we know. So, I'm going to move on with the Shadowscapes Tarot, and I want to see where the Nine of Pentacles is taking us. And I want to sit for a moment, and I want to ask Spirit, what do we need to know? Spirit is saying, shuffle twice. Draw the 4th card. Draw the 13th card. And draw the 11th card. All right. The 2 of Swords is affirming itself. Right here. The 2 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. Right there. Now, there is a reason for that, soul tribe. And I want to explain this to you, and I want to carefully go through this with you. So let's take our time. Let me show you what's going on. Right here is a crescent moon at the top of this card. That means that a cycle, a deep freeze, is passing. This crescent moon represents the passing of time. It represents a cycle ending and a cycle beginning. The Ace of Pentacles is the beginning. The 2 of Swords is the ending. There is a transformation that is happening. We are being transformed from the 2 of Swords, and our swan is arriving with a healed and a whole heart. Okay? The power and the energy of the Hanged Man, please bear with me. The power and the energy of the Hanged Man in stasis. Right here, the string that's holding this heart is the cord holding us in stasis, keeping our heart safe while we're healing in this deep freeze. Okay? But, excuse me, this transformation is bringing the power and the energy of the lovers. There's a swan and there's a swan. Right there, bringing in love and harmony. This swan is presenting a flower, okay? And there's the Ace of Swords, right there. Cutting that cord from the power of the Hanged Man to free this heart, which is being healed in stasis. Okay? Now, the energy and the power of this transformation is happening on multiple levels. Emotionally, spiritually, physically. Things are bringing alignment. This energy is bringing alignment. And the Ace of Swords is freeing that heart to move on. Now, the Ace of Cups is the fulfillment of the Ace of Pentacles. And right here, this chalice is being filled with the power of the Ace of Pentacles. That is an affirmation that the energy is flowing into this cup through the Ace of Pentacles. This chalice is being filled because this deep freeze happened. This thaw is being brought on by the power of the sun. The sun is melting this snow and this ice, and the Ace of Swords is freeing us from the stasis of the Hanged Man and presenting us with a whole healed heart. So, this energy that's flowing in is flowing in because the portal is opened by the power of the sun, which brought on the deep thaw. And the Ten of Wands is the affirmation that the energy is flowing in And our destination, right here, is the Nine of Pentacles. That is our destination. This is speaking of the energy that is flowing into the chalice, into the Ace of Cups. That is the power and the energy of the Ten of Wands. That energy is flowing in through the power of the Magician, which we received yesterday. And not only that, but right here is our Ace of Pentacles. That portal is open. And this is our new destination. And right here in the top is the sun. There's the sun, bringing in the light of the Nine of Pentacles. But let's move on to the Gilded Tarot and see what our further message is. And I hope I'm speaking up loud enough for you guys. Give me a moment to ask Spirit, what do we need to know? What further message is leading us from the Ten of Wands? Spirit is telling me to shuffle once, and to draw the 7th card. To draw the 3rd card. Wait. Give me a moment. No. No, Spirit's correcting me. The 13th card. I had to look. And the 14th card. I'm not going to look. All right. The 7 of Cups is bringing the manifestation of the 9 of Pentacles. This speaks about all the cups being filled. These are new opportunities that are coming in for us, Soul Tribe. We're going to have a lot of choices in this card. We're going to be able to choose what's correct for us in moving forward. When this deep freeze happens, all of these opportunities are going to be available to us. And the power and the energy of fire, of water, of earth, of air is being sustained by the energy of that rainbow pouring in to that cup. That's the energy of Spirit. This rainbow right here is flowing into all of these cups and filling each of them with new opportunities, new ideas, new thoughts, new energies. Excuse me. Flowing into this card. And right here, peace is being given to us with the dove. Peace is being given to us with the dove. And this beautiful, beautiful energy of water and fire, air and earth. Do you see the clouds? The sun is about to crest. Storm is passing and revealing the light of a new day. The cycle of the deep freeze is being ended. The moon is affirming that a passage of time, all right, I want to go back to the Two of Swords. Remember I spoke to you about the passage of time, the crescent moon. Well, there she is. There she is. There's our affirmation that this cycle of time is passing very quickly. This moon is waning. Time is moving. And the cycle, the deep freeze, is happening. And it's happening very quickly, because here is our Wheel of Fortune being presented. And it's being presented with the power and the energy, the Two of Wands and the Lovers. Right there. That power is flowing in. And here's our Two of Swords again. 3 times this card has come to tell us this energy is passing. It's passing within this cycle. It's passing and it's ending. This cycle is over. It's almost done. The moon's power is being broken by the energy of the sun, which is bringing on the deep freeze of the Two of Swords. Now, I don't know how much clearer it could be that this card arrived 3 times. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. And right here is the moon. The lunar cycle ending. Okay? Here's justice. The blindfold is coming off. It's coming off. Okay? And we're being told for the first time in this card where we're headed. But let's move on to the Divine Tarot and see where the Two of Swords is leading us. Spirit is saying shuffle 5 times. And I am to draw the seventh card. I'm trying to connect with this spirit who's speaking to me. 7. Yes, 7. I got it right. Five. And 11 again. To be fair, I'm turning the cards over so that I'm as surprised as you are. Our King of Pentacles is bringing, okay, the 9 of Pentacles. And he's bringing it into the 7 of Cups. He's presenting us with the energy of options, choices, available pathways, energy flowing in. He's bringing the Ace of Pentacles. And it's our page right here that is telling us he's coming. Be prepared, Soul Tribe. He's coming. And he's bringing this ace and presenting it to us as a gift. This is the universe telling us we're done. We're done with this foolishness. We're done. We're done with it. Okay? It's time to move on. It's time to end the cycle of the deep freeze. All right? And our King is coming in with the power and the energy of the sun. That light is shining, and he's holding the Ace of Pentacles and presenting it to us as a gift. That is his power bringing it. That is the energy of the universe bringing it. We need to be patient. We need to be temperate. We are rising. We are rising into the light. We are coming out of a place of stasis and of darkness, and the sun is dawning. This is a rebirth, but we need to be patient in our process, because remember Spirit's message. If you push, you get cut. If you insist on doing things your way, you get cut. Be still. Listen to Spirit. Don't act in haste. Don't act in anger. Don't act in retribution. Act in love. Let justice do the work for you, because the blindfold is coming off, and your destination is right here. Your King is protecting you and bringing you the power of abundance. The power of the Ace of Pentacles is flowing in. And you are in stasis. You are the hermit. You are waiting. But this time, this energy is passing, because this wand has been ignited by this very King. This King has ignited your journey. He's showing you the way forward. This is not just a wand. This is a light leading you forward, out of stasis, out of the power of the hermit, leading you on, leading you forward. Because right here, the moon's cycle is ending. You're leaving it behind. This dark, foreboding energy of the moon, the cycle of the moon, is over. You're headed out of this valley. Wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever's going on in your life, you're headed out of this valley. And our hermit is leading us out of the Two of Swords. We are this hermit soul tribe. We're leading ourselves. And our King is the one who's calling us and telling us the Ace of Pentacles is waiting for you. It's time to move. It's time to go. Now, let's move on with the Sacred Circle Tarot and see where our hermit's going. Spirit is saying shuffle twice. And my crows are really talking today. They're here. I'm to draw. Woo! That hit like a truck. Again, the 13th card. And this is not my grandmother. This is someone else. A lot of someones. I'm to draw. This number keeps repeating, 17. And 4. I received the number 4. All right. Here we go. Let's turn them over. Wow. Our Knight of Wands is bringing the Ace of Wands. And he's leading us forward. We're coming out of this valley of the Hermit. He's holding the lamp of the Hermit, the fire of the Hermit. This is the torch leading us out of darkness, out of the lunar cycle of darkness of the moon, and leading us. The Ace of Swords is pointing the way forward. We're coming out of that dark valley. See that storm back there? That is the valley that we are leaving. Right there. Right there, our hermit is leading us. And we're on our way. And he's wearing a beautiful golden helmet. That is the power that he is commanded by the King of Pentacles to lead us out. Lead us out. And he is. And our King of Wands is commanding our knight. He presented the Ace of Wands to our knight and said, lead them out. And he is. He is leading us out. He's sitting on that throne with the Ace of Wands. And this is us, arriving at our destination in the Nine of Pentacles. This is us. And the Wheel of Fortune is right behind him. See the moon? It's almost done. It's almost past. The light is dawning. This is a dawn. This is a dawn. And we have left death. We have left the deep freeze. We have left the underworld and are experiencing a rebirth. And right here is the power and the energy of the lovers. A red dragon, a green dragon. Two energies. And there's a pig. Now, you can laugh, all right? But this pig represents the divine sow in Druid craft, which is the power of the Empress. That is the prosperity and abundance of the Empress telling us, you will not go hungry. You will not suffer. You will not go without what you need. The power and the energy of the deep freeze of the Two of Swords, where you waited in the grave patiently in the underworld for the rebirth, has happened. The grave door is open and you're leaving. You're leaving because your knight is leading you out of the grave, commanded by your king with the arrival of another king. Now I want you to think about this, soul tribe. 3 kings, a cycle. 1, 2, and 3. The past, the present, the future. 3 kings. 3 times the Two of Swords affirmed itself, and 3 kings arrived to tell us that it's over. That it's over. And the underworld is our affirmation that it is over. Behind us. Done. Finished. Okay, let's go to our druids and see. Lord, I have mixed all my cards up on the table. Made a mess. That's all right. I'm going to sit for a moment. Spirit is saying shuffle once. And I'm to draw the 5th card. Surprise. I get to cheat. I'm the Oracle. I'm to draw again the 13th card. And for those invested in numerology, you'll understand the meanings of the numbers repeating themselves. And 9. I didn't cheat this time. Well, only once. The 8 of Pentacles is affirming itself. Right here. This energy is being created for us, and we're being presented with a gift. This is the prosperity and abundance coming in. The work is being done for us on our behalf, as we're also doing the work ourselves, creating a new future right here. And this work is being done, and these are not cheap pinnacles, Soul Tribe. These pinnacles are gold, which in these days was very rare. It was a precious, precious metal. But look at the abundance and the prosperity on that workbench. It's coming in. And it's coming in affirming the 9 of Pentacles. And our Princess of Wands is coming with our Knight of Wands and our King of Wands, bringing the Ace of Wands to us. This is our Fool who has left this journey and is moving on. We're at the end of the road, Soul Tribe. We're at the end of the underworld. And she's presenting the Ace of Wands to us, commanded by her father, the King of Wands. And she is not a force to play with. She is a warrior and a goddess in her own right. And she's presenting that wand in authority after this deep freeze has passed. Commanded by her father, the King of Wands. And the 6 of Swords tells us we're on our chariot moving on. We've packed up, we've loaded up our boat, and we're taking the things that are important, and we're on our journey coming out of the 2 of Swords. We're moving on. We're leaving an old destination behind. We've paid death. Right there, the boat keeper, leading us. Now let me stress this to you. This right here, in Greek mythology, he was the keeper of the underworld. And in order to leave the underworld, you had to pay him to cross the river Styx. We paid him with the 8 of Pentacles. We paid him with the 8 of Pentacles. And we're taking our swords and we're leaving. We're leaving the grave. We're leaving death. We're leaving the deep freeze because our payment has been made. Our payment has been made. We've paid the price to leave the underworld. And we paid in gold. We paid in full. We paid in time. We paid in energy. We paid in love. We paid in stress. We paid in anxiety. But we paid. And our time in the underworld has passed. And we are being guided. We are being guided home. We're on our chariot and we're leaving. Safe and secure, leaving the power of the underworld. That is what this card is telling us. This nonsense right here was necessary. While we were in the underworld, we were being healed. We were dreaming of a new future. We were resting. We were being protected. But we don't need to be protected anymore. We need to move. And Spirit says it's time, and we are moving. So, there we are, Soul Tribe. There's our message that we're moving on. We're headed home. We're headed to a new future. And we, like so many others, are coming into the power of a new day. Now, I want to do one thing before I let you go. I am supposed to draw cards for a young lady named Christina and a young gentleman named Tommy. So that is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to sit for a moment. I'm going to begin with the crows. And I'm going to ask Spirit, what does Christina and Tommy need to know about their present journey? What do they need to see? Spirit is saying shuffle and keep shuffling. Wow, that was fast. Grandmother said stop. Give me a moment. This is important, and I don't want to draw the wrong card. 11. All right, Christina and Tommy, your first card is very powerful. It is the Ace of Pentacles, which we were just speaking about. There has been a struggle in both of your lives to obtain harmony and balance. And both of you have ended very painful, very toxic situations, relationships, energies, living situations, whatever it is that you ended it to move on into the Ace of Pentacles. And I'm going to tell you that the Ace of Pentacles is coming in for you in a very, very big way, because this is the Wheel of Fortune coming in to right some old wrongs in both of your lives. You are sitting in victory on top of this ace. The clouds are parting and a storm is passing and revealing a completely new destination for you, both emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And I feel as if I want to say that there's balance coming in to bring the word home comes forward for me. Now, I don't know if you're looking for a new living situation, or you're building a new home, or you're thinking about getting a new home, but I hear the word home. And I feel like that both of you have arrived in a place that is secure and safe and home. And the Ace of Pentacles denotes a time of fertility, prosperity, and abundance for both of you. I feel a harmony and a beautiful energy flowing through this card, flowing into your life to heal some very stressful energies and situations that have taken place in both of your past. But that energy is coming into focus, into balance. And this is prosperity and abundance. It's flowing in for both of you. These are prayers being answered, wishes being met, wishes being fulfilled, needs being met. And here's your ace right here, telling you that you're on your way. And I feel like I want to say, Grandmother's taking me back. She's telling me that both of you have worked very, very hard, physically hard. And she's saying that time for you to be able to relax and do what you want is coming. I feel like that there's something that both of you want to create, some sort of business or something related to business, and it's coming through in this card. It's coming through. Now, I don't know if that's something online or something physical, or I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's a business that both of you will be involved in so that you don't have to work so hard. And that's what the ace is telling me. But now I want to go into the Shadowscapes Tarot, and I want to shuffle. Wow, that was fast. Now that's unusual. I got 13 again. Well, that's why, because your number is 13. And I didn't even look at the paper. Woo! This is going to blow your mind. The Ten of Pentacles is crowning the Ace of Pentacles. There's your ace right there in this card. There's money headed toward you. There's blessings. I feel like there's a new home. I feel like there's a loving relationship that has begun. I feel like there is abundance and blessing. And I also feel the energy of love, peace, joy, and harmony. And it's all affirmed in the Ten of Pentacles right there. The Ten of Pentacles is telling me, right here is your ace. And it's being brought in by the power of the sun. A new day. A new day. And this dragon is bringing that ace. And that dragon is a gift. That dragon is not only protective, but I'm going to say something to you, Christina. And I hope you're listening. In your life, and I'm just repeating what Spirit is telling me. In your life, in your personal life, Spirit is saying you did not feel safe. You did not feel protected. You did not feel valued, wanted, or loved. You searched for a very long time for someone who would honor you, cherish you, and love you as you are. Well, the universe just gave him to you. He is protecting you. That dragon is him. He's watching over you. He's your warrior. He's your knight in shining armor. And he's going to keep you safe, girl. He's going to watch over you. And he's going to love you for who you are. He's going to hold you and cherish you and keep you safe because he sees you for who you are. He sees you for who you are. Ooh, now Spirit's showing me something else. Hang on. There's your new house right there. There's your castle right there. There's your castle right there. Your place of safety, your sanctuary for you and for your dragon. To be safe. To be safe. The time of emotional games in your life is over and done. The time of people manipulating you, trying to control you, change you, is done. It's finished. And it's finished because the power of the sun is burning it away. Burning it away with the light of clarity and illumination. Now I'm going to go to the Gilded Tarot next. And I want to see where we're headed, where you're headed, you and Tommy. Spirit is telling me to draw the 7th card. Okay. Now, you're being presented with a teacher. And he's very spiritual. But it's not the path you were expecting. Not at all. But he has something to share with you. Something to teach you. A new perspective. A new idea. A new way of looking at the world. Don't dismiss him or his beliefs, because he has something to show you about yourself. Value what he's telling you, because the universe has given him to you as a gift. And though he may bring a totally new way of thinking and believing, there is value in that for you. Find your strength and your value in this truth, but do not surrender your truth to adopt another's truth. That is the dual edge of the sword. Honor and cherish your own truth while appreciating and valuing his truth. That is the message of the Hierophant. Hold on, I'm not done. Not only are you learning from him, he's learning from you. Because right here is the feminine power of the moon and the stars. This is your power, your energy that you're bringing to the table. And don't diminish that in any way. You as a woman, do not diminish that power and that gift to be able to teach him a new way to think and to believe. He's bringing something, you're bringing something. And that balance and that harmony will help you to achieve a happy home. A happy home. So, let's move on with the Divine Tarot and see what your further message is. I'm getting the number 5. 5. Beautiful. Powerful. There are all kinds of forms of faith. They don't have to be religious. Faith is spiritual. It's a beautiful gift that the universe presents to us. Don't dismiss your faith in what you believe. Either of you. This faith is going to hold you up. It's going to carry you through the storm. It's going to help you to be strong. It's going to help you to build a foundation. Your faith in each other is going to build this future, is going to build this happy home. If you're willing to do the work, each of you, both of you, faith is going to carry you. Your faith in each other, your faith in yourself, and your faith in your future. Faith is speaking about multiple levels, because right here you can see a Buddhist, a Hindu, a Christian, and a Muslim. All of these energies, okay? Everybody bringing something to the table has something beautiful to offer. Doesn't matter what their religious history is. Doesn't matter what they call themselves. Faith is universal. Faith is beyond rules. It's beyond religion. Faith is from the heart, not the head. And a spirit is saying this, and I don't know what this means for you, but I'm going to repeat it. Faith is not something that you have. It's something that you find. And the Hierophant teaches you how to find it. The Hierophant teaches you how to find your faith. You help each other by teaching each other, excuse me, how to find this faith. Thank you. Anything else, Spirit? All right. Spirit is asking me to remind both of you, your prayers are never, never dismissed. Your prayers are being heard, both of you. Your prayers to find someone who would love you and accept you for who you are is being answered. Your prayers to be able to move on from painful histories is being answered. Your prayer to find the security to build a family and a home for yourself is being answered. And it's being answered right here. Right here. All right. That was the Divine Tarot. Now I'm going to... Spirit is saying no, the Druidcraft Tarot. So we're going to the Druids next. They like to mix it up. Spirit is saying go to the 14th card, and you'll know. Woo! And I do. All right. The Lord has the power of the Emperor. Whatever you call the Lord, whatever you call God, whatever you call the divine energy of divinity, doesn't matter what the name is. Here it is, right here. Your prayers are being answered. And there is the force of Aries right there coming in to push open a door to bring this energy to you. It is coming full speed with the power of the Ram right there. And he is presenting a staff of power, the wand of power. Okay? And he is presenting his energy as the high priest. This right here, y'all, Christine and Tommy, this is what your faith activated. God, the universe, the powers that be, has heard you. Has heard you. and you're on your way. You're on your way. This gentleman is not playing games. This future in the Ten of Pentacles is coming. But there is the energy of protection, benevolent protection in this card. You're being protected. You're being protected from some very manipulative people. And I don't know who they are, and I don't need to know, but I can feel them around you both, trying to play games. Well, this gentleman is neutralizing that and knocking it out of the ballpark. Let me go to the Divine Circle Tarot and see what your final card is. All right, I got it just that fast. I'm to go to the 11th card. And I know that your number was 13, but Spirit said, this is what we're doing. Your Ace of Pentacles is being freed. Chains are being broken in both of your lives to free the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. Where there was restriction, there's going to be freedom. Where there was entrapment, there's going to be freedom. Where there was bondage, there's going to be freedom. Where there were lies, there's going to be truth. Where there was the darkness and illusion and despair, hope is coming in. And your ace is being freed. Not silver, gold. Right there in the center is your Ace of Pentacles. In this card. And there it is, your affirmation. That the chains are being broken in both of your lives for this to come to you. And it's coming, y'all. It's coming. Excuse my southern slang, but I'm telling you what, this is about to knock your socks off right here. This is coming in a mighty way, and he's bringing it. He's bringing it. So you got blessings on the way. There's healing taking place for both of you. This reading couldn't be any better for you. It couldn't be any better for you, because the Ten of Pentacles is absolute abundance and blessings. Hard times are coming to an end, y'all. Right there. Because the Ace, that's like winning the lottery. That's like sitting at the table in Vegas and you got a full house. And everybody walks away from the table poor but you. It's like putting the coin in the slot machine and boom, you win. So there it is. There it is. Now I want to end your reading, and I want you to take a good look at that card right there. Hang on to that, y'all, because it is on the way. It is on the way for you both. Your struggles, your hard times, your endings were all necessary to bring you here. To bring you here. You both are coming in to a self-realization about who you truly are and your place in the world and what you're bringing to life's table right here in this card. And your faith is being activated not just in each other, but in yourselves. In yourselves. Where there was doubt, there's going to be truth. Because this home is on the way. This ace is on the way. and your dragon and your maiden represent you both. Now, I hope and I pray that this helps you, but just know, both of you, that you're being protected. You're being loved by the universe, by God, by the powers that be. You're being kept safe. And you're on your journey coming in to this. I want to send my joy to both of you. I want to send you my loving thoughts. And I want to tell you, I'm very glad for both of you. I'm very glad for both of you. And please, I would love to hear from you and what these cards meant to you and how they spoke to you. I want to send my love to all of you. And as always, please feel free to ask a question, and we will be more than happy to answer you. Introduce yourself, ask your question. We'll be more than happy to pull cards for you. But whatever happens,